Hey Nova Business School, I'm Michele Bellora. I'm 23 years old and I'm doing this video to complete my application for the CEMS Master in Management starting in fall 2019. Since I was a kid, my parents gave me the opportunity to grow up in a multicultural environment. Now I've just graduated from a Bachelor in European Law in Maastricht, Netherlands, and here I am in Paris, one of Europe's greatest capitals, to learn French. Through my international experience, I managed to integrate myself in different contexts, feel myself at home, meet new kind of people, do different kind of activities. Basically, I became what I call a European citizen. As such, I believe to be a very open-minded person, tolerant and sensible towards minorities, generous towards other people, capable of listening and understanding, but most importantly, flexible in adapting to different kind of situations and different cultures. Throughout my life, I did many kinds of sports, but the most important is skiing, which I did until a semi-professional level. Throughout skiing, I became very persistent, self-confident, and motivated, but still I learned how to stay cold-blooded and keep calm. I think that coming from a non-business background, I can bring to Nova a different perspective, a different view, different kind of ideas. Furthermore, the methodology learned in Maastricht throughout the PBL learning system, problem-based learning, which is based on collaboration and cooperation, but it simulates as well mediation and negotiation, will be interesting to compare this method to the method which I will get to experience in Nova University. In this second part of the video, we'll introduce you to a personal story of success. I was in South America, mainly Peru, where I spent an amazing summer a couple of years ago. I left with a friend, and the idea was really to get in touch with the local culture, because I believe that traveling doesn't mean visiting, rather exploring. I really wanted to start to think as locals did, to do what they did, to dress as they did, eat as they did. We realized the importance of nature for Peruvian people, and we decided to explore this unknown part of the country, very wild. And we suddenly discovered that to do this, there are agencies offering trips for thousands of euros. But you know, we were young, this wasn't our objective. So throughout the talks and knowledge that we grasped from locals, we decided to do it on our own. But suddenly one night we found ourselves in a very critical situation, because according to what we were told by the locals, we had to climb the mountains to reach a point which was safe to sleep. The problem is that it was getting dark already, and so we started climbing up, but after 30 minutes I started having cramps. My friend started having high mountain sickness. We were 5,000 meters above the sea level. It was very tough, it was very cold. I don't know how, 3 hours later we reached the top, almost crying really, and that was one of the greatest moments of my life, because I understood many different things. First of all, the importance of organization and preparation and programmation before starting a trip like this, or in general a difficult project that you have in mind. Secondly, the importance of a group or of a partner. Together with my friends, we talked, we shared fears, we emotionally pulled and pushed each other, and we helped each other to the top, basically. Thirdly, I understood that no matter how you feel, how difficult an obstacle looks like in front of you, what people tell you, if you really want to reach a goal and you're motivated, you can do it, no matter how the goal looks and whatever you face in front of you. In this third part of this video, I will talk you about a personal experience of failure. It dates back to my high school period, where unfortunately I lost an academic year. Losing an academic year when you're 15 is not easy at all. Suddenly all your friends are older than you. You have to change class, and you get this label of failed student, which can be difficult to absorb. I really regret my approach to school. I didn't understand the purpose of going to school. I was too young and immature. I felt school was the ultimate clash between children's freedom and system power. I really didn't like to show professors that I was studying. I couldn't understand how to be myself and at the same time deliver what had to be delivered. And despite so, all my professor thought I was one of the best students, that I had the possibility to achieve way bigger results. But I really didn't have the mentality to do so. So I told myself that I only wanted to finish high school, to then move abroad, to start my university career in a new system where I could remove this label of failed student. And yes, these years in high school have been very difficult, but they taught me to be motivated and persistent. They told me how important are relationships, how it is important to be diplomatic, respectful in a relationship. Um, and I think that experience in high school made me, first of all, a better person, because I think admitting failures and mistakes is a very important thing to do. And since I finished high school, I never stopped regretting about how I decided to approach this period of my life. Yes, I hope this video will help you to better visualize my profile, and that it will be enough to make me a future student of the CEMS Master in Management program at Nova University. Thanks for listening.